Whole lot of games. Bow, growl, bow, growl, flip. Slick. Hold up. Slick. Blood, baby, this the blood. I don't use my head, I let the blood down. These are make the blood. I can make any nigga get I'ma let my head talk. Put a border in the stick, you gotta clip, y'all. Freak, ooh. And the clip is CEE, ooh. What all do you want from me? ARs and them 223. Walking around with me, you see I'm hot on 500 degrees. Heard he caught a body, what that does not mean shit to me. Got two on me. Plug in, yeah, so woo on me. Detrimental, me and Glock all on your instrumental. I kill a nigga and it really want coincidental. Stop all that fake shit, you just be on that acting shit. No, I ain't with no cat shit, I ain't on no rap shit. No lucky bitch, you know it ain't no lucky bitch. I check in the floor, nigga like, hey man, what's crackin', bitch? I'm 2 floors up on you niggas. Yeah. What all do you want from me? ARs and them 223. Fucking around with me, you see I'm hot on 500 degrees. Heard he caught a body, but that does not mean shit to me. Got two on me. I like black. Nigga play, he get whack. Now you tryna find his face, ain't no trace, ain't coming back. G9, 2 blocks, just bought a map. A map for your face, look, rearrange your couch. 1 foot in the industry, 1 foot in the top. Buy that dope to my bloodline, I treat him like my strap. Come by me here, take the nigga feed off the mouth. Yeah, V till I'm sleep, push a P, get caught. 2 guns, that's the twin glocks. I roger that heart, colder than a bitch, cause the bitch froze at that. Like a apostrophe, you gotta come in the back. Say I want you 50K, we could better train on that, nigga. What all do you want from me? ARs and them 223. Fucking around with me, you see I'm hot on fire.
Hey, yo, what's goody? It's your boy EV's back in the building, you feel me? Today, bro, it's a little story. And by the way, the clips that are gonna be in the background for my boy Osho, Stepbro Osho, you know the vibes. But let's get into it, right? Basically, you know, people be acting like they tough, right? They be acting on the street, and they be like acting like they mad hard, right? And especially if you're not from a place that's like down bad or like ghetto, like niggas that are from like LA or somewhere over there, like they're from somewhere like ghetto. They be acting like they be in the trenches, they been down bad, like you had a bed to sleep in, you got food on the table, your mom was there, your pops was there, you know, you're good, you know, like niggas acting like they living, like they ain't living swell, like so it's a little dumbass up, you feel me? And I'm telling y'all now, I'm not from the ghetto. Like I was from the ghetto, but like I wasn't at the point where we had to be scared if we can go to sleep and shit and niggas gonna break in. That's how people are now. Like people who live like close to the ghetto, they be acting like they mad, like they finna get jumped when they go to sleep. Like in their dreams, someone about to just smack on their shit, you know? And that ain't true, nigga. Like you're soft. Shut up. Like you're just soft. And it ends up going into like a little, you know, a little mini story. Let's not get full sidetracked, but yeah, where basically I go to school somewhere called Paris, California, PRRIS, California. I don't care. Come fucking pick me up, rob me. I don't care. But basically, like over there, it's like dirty, it's ghetto, it's nasty, but like not that ghetto. Like niggas will walk up to you, dab you, you know, listen, you know, you don't know him, you don't know him at all. They'll walk up to you and then like, you know, what's up, how you doing, like on some like weird shit. You feel like you're about to get robbed type shit. And I was walking and like my hands, I get cramped because, you know, like I play left hand claw and I play like a lot of Fortnite, you know, claw, left hand claw, and my hands like they start hurting, they start cramping up. So like I started like, you know, massage them, right, like kind of move my hands. And some one kid and his dad, a 40-year-old man and his like 15-year-old son was like at their house, and I'm walking by and I'm like, you know, my hands are hurting, so I'm like kind of like crunching them type shit, like, you know, cracking my knuckles and shit. And some one kid yelled, "Hey!" Okay, let me not. But he started acting like I was like banging, and he goes, "You think you fucking cool banging on my dad?" Because his dad looked at me dead in my soul, so I looked at him back, and his dad like assumed I was banging, and I was banging on him, throwing like, you know, yelling "Pyrus, woo, correct." Like I ain't doing nothing like this shit. Like, you feel me? I'm just trying to walk to school, get, you know, get my education on. You feel me? Like, but man's son thought I was really banging on his son, and like he ended up getting to the point where like, he was like fucking yelling, but like since he's 15, he's yelling, but to the point where he's raising his voice, it's cracking. So he's like, "You think you bang? You think you hard?" Like I'm like, relax, bro, relax. Like man was like acting mad tough, but like don't let's not get sidetracked. But basically, when I was younger, my auntie's baby daddy, he lent us my cousin for the weekend, right, for like a couple days, and basically we took, you know, whenever we have her over here where I live, like we make sure she living swell. We make sure she going to like fancy place, not even fancy place, like dummy lit places, making sure she having fun. You feel me? Cause like, why not? And basically, what happened is we took her to this park out in Paris, California. I tell you, where like I go to school, and it's like this like water park slash like playground type place. It's like a park, and like the water turns on every hour and a half or whatever, for like the kids. You know, it gets hot. You know the vibes. You know, basically, there was a group of 5, and like I don't want to make this racial, but there was 5 black people, like 5 brothers, and then there was like another group with 4. It was a white girl and 3 white boys, right? Or Caucasian, whatever. I don't give a fuck. I'm not really politically correct or whatever. But basically, it was 5 brothers, and I had, you know, the 4 white people on the side, right? You know, they was doing their own thing. And basically, they got into a little altercation with, let's say, the leader of the pack of the white kid, or like the Timmy's group, right? And then the brothers, you know, is Malik. Basically, Timmy walks up to Malik, and like I guess he asked him to use his phone or something. He saw like, you know, this man has a nice phone. Like, can I call somebody real quick? And he hands him his phone. He's like, no problem. All of a sudden, like he, you know, is acting like he finna take it, like he finna run. And they had like, then they started like clashing heads, you know, like, cause I guess Timmy didn't want to give Malik's phone back or some shit like that, like something mad dumb, like little kid shit. And they're in the ages between like 15 to like 18 at most. But they're in that age group, right? And I'm like a little 13-year-old. I don't even remember how old I was, like 13, 12, you know? I'm just chilling with my cousin, me and my sister and my cousin, you know, we playing, we having fun, I ain't gonna lie. Shit. And basically they clashing heads, right? They going at it. All of a sudden, fucking one of Malik's homies pulls out a poker, right? Just, like, you know, like he ready to slice and dice, you feel me? And Timmy's homie wasn't having it. Fucking right in the nose. Smacks that nigga dead in the fucking nose. Nigga like out. He fell on the ground. Nigga was done. But he didn't knock him out fully. He just smacked him. My audio cut out, but you know what I was saying is he didn't knock him out. Nigga was just like, he got knocked over. You feel me? Like, man, just like dropped the blade, was out. You know, done with the fight. He wasn't having it. He was just bleeding from his nose. Nigga was leaking and shit. You know, it's cool. But like, the thing is, Timmy ran like a little bitch. Like, Timmy ran. Like, he ran with a phone. He was running with the goods. And Malik wasn't having it. Malik, you know, sending, like, you could say his goons, you know, send his goons to go get that nigga. And they hop like this gate, right? And it's like this 4'2" gate. About, man, like Timmy just crawled over it and, you know, fell. But on the other side, there's like 2 parts of the gate. There's the first part that you hop over, and then there's like a little trench, like for like you know, flash floods or whatever, like the sewage area, right? And then it's like a little area, like a trench area, and then you hop on the other side of the other gate. Basically, Timmy crawled over that because he was already out, like nigga was fast, and he was crawling up, and Malik's homie just hurled that bitch like it was nothing, right? All of a sudden, man's just already gone. And like I tell y'all, it was 3 guys on Timmy's team, and it was 5 on the other ones. There was 1 girl. But the thing is, one of Malik's homies would be mad disrespectful and go grope that female. He went up there and he was grabbing her, like trying to, like, you know, like take her ass for ransom type shit. But like, she put his hands on him. She said, "Fuck, you ain't touching me." And mans was not having it, bro. Like, I grew up with my parents, my mom's telling me never to put my hands on no women, not to, like, you know, not to intentionally hurt her, right? And man just walloped her shit. Like, he fucking wound up his hand, walloped her shit, and fucking booked it off of booked it out of the he was out. So it was basically, you know, he dipped. He just ended it. Like he just smacked her with his hand and just dipped. And she was out. She legitimately got knocked out. And they left her behind. Or they didn't leave her behind, but they ran. Well, that I know of. I don't know if they left her behind or not, but I know they ran, right? And Malik is still chasing. He's going after him. But before he starts chasing, he undoes his belt. And I'm like, nigga, why are you undoing your belt? You finna you finna beat him with your belt type shit? Come on now. And nah, man was undoing his belt, took off his didn't even take off his belt, but he unhooked it, and he was he undid his belt basically, and he opened his pants a little bit, and all you hear is just the sliding of metal, right? And I'm like, all right, what's going down? All of a sudden you see this big fucking metal bat out of this nigga's pants, and I'm like, man, he's ready to play baseball, come on. And they started running. And it was running too, and I was like, God damn, she got hectic real quick. And they don't catching fucking Timmy. That nigga fucking fucked up his leg too. He went bing, hit him in the leg, bro. It's over. And then the police were called, cause when that whole shit happened with the poker came out, when the blade came out, that's, you know, when shit went down. People called the police pulled up, and they got there a little bit after, cause they fucking manhandled Timmy. They caught his ass. Malik's homie caught his ass too. So they manhandled this shit. Nigga got fucked up, bro. Shit. Man was not doing swell. But you know, people be always acting like they tough. And that's that, I guess that's a moral of the story. Don't act tough, cause this nigga that's there's gonna be a nigga who's gonna be more tougher than you and just wallop your shit, you feel me? And don't try to hit a lick. Especially if you ain't about it, don't try to hit a lick, cause you better get fucked up.